Um, when you're playing with people like Liz and LC, it makes it
Oh,
easier,
stop it.
to get those assists, or Juicy and Taya that can hit those open shots. So I would just say we're getting better every day. You expected to do it.
Kim, just
You
overall.
forgot to say she went 7 for 7 from the field.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
might be more impressive to me than anything. Bam!
7 for 7. That's tough.
Kim, program record, 8 double-digit scorers. I mean, it just
That's a
shows
record?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
first time y'all ever had 8 players in double digits.
Well, I said this on the radio, Jerry. I know we're good. I don't know how good we are yet. I know in practice I have to be very careful because when we have inter-squad scrimmages, we hurt each other. That's how competitive this team is. And that's good to a point, but I don't want them hurting each other in November. I want them making each other better, but how do you tell Cox and List to back off of each other? I mean, they're going at it. So they have to make themselves better in a very competitive way in practice. I think it's a pleasure because I don't have to do a whole lot of teaching like I did last year. And you just got a team that 3 freshmen from last year now, they're relaxed. They get it. They know the system. They know what's expected of them. Then you got 2 newcomers that have college experience that have just flowed with the rest of us. And then you got Jordan Oliver, the only freshman who has a basketball IQ that's pretty good for a freshman. So it's almost like I feel like I'm boring them. I feel like sometimes in practice I'm boring them, but I've got to keep them competitive. I got to keep them motivated because this is a long season, and it's a joy to go out there on the floor and just watch them.
Noah said, I know she talks about it, I mean, don't look at the scoreboard. Is that tough to do in a game like this, or is that kind of the focus, just go play every series, every play?
We really just go out there and play, focus on us, work on us. Just like in practice, we work on executing little things. So when you're playing and not looking at the score, you're just focusing on yourself.
As good as y'all shot it, y'all still rebounded offensive end. Seems like y'all are trying to get every miss.
Right, that's the plan. Get every miss.
That's Liz.
Has that been impressive? I mean, just
Melissa, she's an offensive rebounding machine. She's a rebounding machine, period. And to see that kid she's playing unbelievable basketball. And she's so talented, can do things athletically that a lot of girls can't do. And, she just gets better every day.
That was nice.
Oh, stop it.
Now get down the floor and guard somebody.
I played good defense today.
Yeah,
See
no,
there?
You had 3 more defensive rebounds.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
What have you been working on to step up your defensive game?
Well, we do a lot of rebounding drills in practice and working on our defense. That's our main thing is focusing on defense. So just knowing where the ball is gonna land, just go for it.
And y'all held them to 25% from the 3-point line. They're a pretty good 3-point shooting team. So what was the strategy going into that?
Well, we knew they made 10 against Florida. So we did. That was one of the ways to win is limit their threes. And then they came right out of the gates and hit a 3 on Cox out there. And I thought, oh, boy, it's going to be a long night. We're used to seeing teams that shoot a lot of threes. With our size, we're just used to seeing that. And I thought we did a pretty good job of getting out to the 3-point line and not allowing it. We weren't very good in containing dribble penetration some tonight, but that's because we were giving tremendous ball pressure by Cooper and others, and we'll fix that. We'll work on that. I think anytime you pick up a stat sheet or anytime I pick up a stat sheet, the first thing I look at is field goal percentage defense. And for the game, we held them to 24.2%. That's just the key, and it tells me what kind of game we had. And if we hold them below, 30, 9.9,
39.
we're going to win a lot of ball games.
what is the goal? Is it
39-9.
Yeah, 39-9.
Coach, through 2 games, what have you seen from this team? How do they compare to last year's squad?
Well, obviously we don't have 6'7" in the paint. We have more of a 6'2" athletic type post player, but I just think the results, if you look at stats and individual stats and the number of points we're scoring, we can still do all those things without that size in there. I think the perimeter game with Dee Dee and Juicy having the most experience helps Cooper fit in and understand, what she can do best. And extremely quick, extremely athletic, and probably the biggest thing that's not talked about, we have depth. We have depth at all positions. And we have depth in that I can move some to another position if I just need to go even bigger. But I hope I don't have to do that. But if we get in foul trouble late in the year and I want to go extremely big, we've got enough depth to do a different look.
Obviously, no Kalani, but when you have a night like tonight, just 3 3-pointers, but 80 points in the paint, how does that speak to the post depth that you do have?
Well, I think, everybody wants to call us old-fashioned. Well, whatever, okay? If you got the size we have, and we've always had tremendous post play, and you've got the athletes we have at the post, you gotta use them. And they may not be the leading scorers all the time. Look, I've got perimeter players can put up some points, but they're just so unselfish, and they understand that I'm going to be even better if I'll just get them the pass and go through them, whether they score it or not. I think our post players know I better get up and down this floor because they're going to leave us. We're gone. We're taking it. We've got basically 3-point guards out there if you look at it. You got Juicy, Dee Dee, and Coop. It's like whoever takes off first, the last one, you're going to end up bringing the ball up the floor. It's fun to watch.
Kim, I was going to ask you about that because it doesn't seem like a lot of times you have 1-point guard I don't know if it's
it's transition.
Movement or,
It's transition right now. Now, when we get into a half court, we're not going to play teams that let us run all the time like this. When we get in a half court look, it'll be Coop. It'll be Coop, and it's Coop every day. It's just these games here. It's just like, whoo, Lord, we're gone. Y'all better get back. But it'll be Coop.
Dee Dee, are you looking for more assists, or has this just happened? You've had 9 and 8 in the last 2 games.
Again, it's just Liz and Elsie. They're open, or even Erin. So when Erin comes in the game, she's like taking over the paint. So it's kind of hard not to hit them when they're posting as hard as they do.
Coach, 14 turnovers by y'all tonight, but you didn't allow any fast break points for Grambling. What can you say about that?
Well, turnovers, I can think of 3 or 4. Come on now. We got to stop that. That was soft, and, you got to love it. She's responsible for 1 or 2 of those. Coop is responsible, but if they have 2-to-1 ratio assists to turnovers, and what did she have? What did Coop have? 5-to-1 and 8-2. You don't get on them. That happens. Those are great statistics, assist to turnover right there. Nalis, you expect post players to have more turnovers than assists, but it's not all that bad, 1 and 2. But she gave you, 21 and 13 rebounds in almost 20 minutes of play. So,
Girl, you is mean.
Kim,
You also had 5 steals tonight.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where does that come from? How do you attack to get those, basically?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know. I play on-ball defense really hard. I take that to heart. I feel like if someone goes by me, it kind of hurts my feelings. It's like when you get broken up with in a relationship. That's how I take everything. So, I really go out of my way to get steals for that reason.
good analogy. That's the best I've heard.
Kim, the way she is, how do you get her just to? 'Cause she does when she's on the floor. You don't see that unless it's a timeout.
Dee Dee, just let her keep playing hard. Let her be productive, and then you can do whatever you want to do. I learned a long time ago. If you give me 20 and 10 every night, I might look the other way if you play bad defense. But Dee Dee just plays hard. She has personality plus. She knows when to be silly and when to be serious, and I don't worry about that. You want a locker room that's happy. You want a locker room that also can get on you, and Dee Dee will do a little bit of all that. As a captain, she understands.
Jordan Oliver finished 4, 9, and 6. As a freshman, is she just trying to find that place on this team, find how she can contribute?
She did what?
9
4
rebounds.
points, 9.
Well,
rebounds.
yeah, she has a great basketball IQ. She understands and sees things. You know, she's gonna be like a freshman and have her ups and downs, but she's the only one we have, so we can spend a great amount with her. She's already been in the film room after the last game and wants to see and learn and do all the things, you know, to learn. She doesn't just want to come in here and be content and say, oh, I'll wait my turn. So she's playing out of position, really. When she plays the point for us, she's more of an off guard, a 2-player. Hey, guys, we had great students here tonight. Need to write that for a Friday night high school football team out of town. It's kind of cold out there. Our student section was really good tonight.